was driving home. I was going to talk about something else today, but this completely stole the show in my mind. It enraged me in what I feel is a very justified manner. And so it made me laugh just how mad it made me. So I'm not as pissed off about it now. But I was on my way home and from work, and I saw a woman walking her two kids down the sidewalk. And she had one of them in like a stroller but extended, almost like a mixture, like a cross between a stroller and a wagon. It was cool. And then the other one was walking beside her, and very noticeable, she had a BBL. And I just thought, because I was like, why? Like, why? What the fuck? Like, and then there was the part of me that's like, oh, well, maybe she got that done before she had the kids, and then that's how she wound up with the kids. But all I could think was, why the fuck would you do that to yourself? Why the fuck would you... So, if it's my understanding that a BBL takes multiple forms in terms of its procedure to get to the end result, but the end result is ultimately where you make your ass look big, round, and fat. If I'm not mistaken. And sometimes they can, like, suck the fat out of your stomach and put it in your ass. If you don't have enough going on there, they have to, like, take it from other sources. However the fuck they do that. I ultimately know that this is a form of plastic surgery, and I think that, why are you fucking doing that to yourself? Look, I'm a vain man, okay? I will totally admit this. I have stopped to look at myself in the mirror before. I will pay special attention to muscles that are prominent, shit like that. Don't get me wrong. I will show off what I've worked for. That's the thing, though. Is I've been lifting weights since I was 16. I'm 33 years old, and I when you work for something and you finally get it, there's like this earned vanity. It's still vanity, and I'll totally give you that. But it's like, look at it's like finally getting a badass car. We can go more materialistic. It's like getting but being 45 years old, finally making director or senior VP or whatever the hell your thing is, and getting that salary bump to where you're like, dude, fuck yes, getting a caddy, son. And then you get to drive that bitch to work and be like, look what I got. Like, that, it's like this earned vanity or pride. But when you do plastic surgery, it's like, it's an inverse. Like, number one, it's unearned. It's disgusting. And secondly, it's viscerally disgusting. You are literally hacking up your body to make it look how you think it should look or how you want it to look. And that's a completely different form of vanity that I just cannot even understand. Like, I can understand going, okay, you know what? I am going to eat 4 eggs and half a melon for breakfast and a piece of chicken and spinach for lunch and dinner for 5 fucking years so that I can have this exact body fat composition. I'll work out, I'll do all this stuff, cheat meal once a month, and I'll fucking look good. Through doing this, I will achieve a look that will just be so baller. Just going real in depth. The other thing, do you see all the shit that I just listed out to get to this result of what you think you ought to look like? You're like, I ought to look this way, therefore I'm going to do these things that require this much effort, yada, yada, yada. And then you have people that are like, the fat should be here, but it's here. I don't like it. Hey, doc, take a fucking scalpel, cut into my visceral layer of fat right here, suck it out with a vacuum, and then stick it in my ass. Do you hear yourself when you think of these things? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a lipidous foreign substance and stick it in my lips so that I look like... Those ain't dick-sucking lips, all right? I'm just going to say that. I look at that, and it's comedic, and then it's like, get away from me. Like, no, I don't... No, I'm not kissing you, much less letting you... No. Botox, you put fucking paralytic toxin in your fucking face. And then people have the audacity to be like, this messed up. Like, have you ever heard of somebody suing a plastic surgeon? You've heard of this shit? This is ridiculous. The minute you go under the knife for that kind of shit is the minute you forfeited any, like, if it fucks up, I knew a girl who one of her fucking fake tits popped. So she had like a ripe D melon and a fucking, like, it was like a fucking old mango. And she had to walk around like that. She had to walk around like that. That's crazy. That's a different level of work and effort to put out. Like, you will... And they say tattoos don't age well. That plastic surgery you got, that ain't fucking good. Trust me. Ugh. Don't get plastic surgery. Not only is it a sin, but it's stupid. It's just, like, that is ridiculous. That is insane to me. The only really, like when I say plastic surgery, I mean elective surgery, right? Like, there's a difference between, like, getting a facelift and getting reparative reconstructive surgery because your face got burned. See, reconstructive surgery is fine. That I totally get that. Burn things, skin grafts. If you're getting tattoos removed, like I mean, you know, stand by your work, but whatever. It's boob jobs. These dudes that get fucking, have you heard of this shit? This fucking guys that will have their bones cracked and little bits grafted down with little extension rods and shit. 50% risk, by the way. Your leg might reject your bone, like the bone graft, and then you're fucked because your legs get sepsis and they have to remove it. So now, instead of being 2 inches taller, you're down a leg. Y'all willing to risk? Y'all willing to fucking roll the dice on that? I'm gonna bet a leg for 2 inches in height. Every time I see one of these fucking things go wrong, any plastic surgery like this that goes wrong, I'm always like, good. Not only am I happy that it didn't work, it is a good thing. There's a reason I say good, not ha ha. Like I'm like good. It is good that it doesn't work. God made you a certain way with a certain aesthetic propensity. You get fat, this is what you look like. You take care of yourself, this is what you look like. You do steroids, this is what you look like. You do this, you look like that. Input, output. That's how it goes. You were made with that preset. The minute you try to go in there and fuck with it, well, when the boomerang rolls back around, there's not really a whole lot of sympathy you get from me.